St. Petersburg to look at this famous picture of by Rembrandt of the prodigal son, and you can see what it depicts. This is the biggest I could get off the internet, but you can see here the centre, and of course he's got so brilliant with light and shade, as you know, with these Dutch school, and here is the father, you see, and here is the son kneeling before him. In the background, you see the other son looking on rather grimly, but he's there. But everything centres on the father receiving the son home, the prodigal. And Rembrandt Nouwen just picks up this, and I'll just touch this and go on. But he says that as he sat looking at this picture, suddenly the whole thing changed for him. And it was when he looked very carefully at the father's hands. And the father has two hands, you see there, over the son's shoulders there. And I'll just read from his text here. It all began with the two hands. The two hands are quite different. The father's left hand touching the son's shoulder is strong and muscular. Do you want to say that, or?
Okay. 我在这边
Yeah, you hold it up. That's good.
在这边讲到这幅画是一个很有名的画家画的，讲这个浪子回头的那个场景。你们看到这幅画的时候，可以看到这整个中心点在这个父亲这个孩子身上，旁边可能是他的另外一个长子。那可以看到他那个长子的脸色并不是很喜悦。可是这位作者呢，在讲这篇画的时候，他说，你看到这个核心的这个图画的中心点，这个亮光啊，各方面的衔接，这个中心点是父亲和孩子之间，最重要的呢是那两只手。那两只手你去看那个父亲的左手放在这个孩子的肩膀上，这个左手看起来是比较大的，比较有肌肉的啊。
Sorry, I'm running on, but actually, there's a very significant sort of development of the whole idea of God's love here, that if I can just get to it, I'll keep going. So that's his father's, the left hand, and it is, as he says, it's gentle, but it is also a firm grip on his son. There's strength in that hand.
然后在这只手，你可以看到哈，我想要再多花点时间来各位讲这篇画这个故事的这个内容哈，能够彰显神的这个慈爱。他说，你看这个左手是。看起来就是很有力的，很有肌肉的，放在肩膀上去抱住抓住这个孩子。
But how different is the father's right hand?
但是呢，你再仔细看，他的最重要的不同点是他的右手。
This hand does not hold or grasp; it is refined, soft, and very tender.
然后你会发现，他的右手并不像左手一样去抓住他的儿子，或者是去抱住他的儿子，而是很轻轻的放在他的儿子身上。
The fingers have an elegant quality. It's gently placed on the son's shoulder.
你会看到他的右手是很轻的、很柔软的，放在他的孩子身上。
It wants to caress, to stroke, and to offer consolation and comfort.
这个右手，你看到好像是在安慰他的孩子，是要去安慰他这个儿子。
It is a mother's hand. And then he goes on to develop that. He says in himself, when he looked and saw this in the two hands, he realizes that what Rembrandt is representing here is that the love of God includes the love of a mother as well as a father.
然后你看他的右手的温柔的放在孩子身上，他说这个右手其实就代表着好像是一个母亲的手，然后你可以看到上帝的爱也包含了好像一个母亲对孩子的爱。
And that may sound heretical, but it's not. It's biblical.
这个真的是很。
You have it in the prophet Isaiah.
这个就是以赛亚。
Can a woman forget her baby at her breast and feel no pity for the child she has borne? Even if these were to forget, I shall not forget you. Look, I have graven you on the palms of my hand.
在以赛亚书当中，以赛亚这么说，他说一个做身为母亲的会忘记对一个母亲对孩子的慈爱。 他说，如果就算用母亲忘记，可以看成是太太，作为这个神也不会忘记。
And so he just summarized just the last sentence or two. He says, the parable of the prodigal son is a story that speaks about a love that existed before any rejection was possible, and that will still be there after all rejections have taken place.
在这个浪子回头的故事当中，最主要就是要讲说，没有什么东西上帝会去拒绝的，不管你犯了什么多大的过错，上帝都不会拒绝。
It is the first and everlasting love of a God who loves as a father, but also, as Isaiah declares, loves like a mother.
在这边，上帝给我们的爱，除了是父的爱以外，也是慈母的爱。
And so he goes on to say that's the love that we have received and surrounds us, inexhaustible, unlimited, motherly and fatherly love of God.
所以我们所接受上帝的爱，上帝所给我们的爱，是一个慈父的爱，也是一个慈母的爱。
It is the love that always welcomes home and always wants to celebrate.
这个爱也是神是永远欢迎我们回到他家的，接近他的。
At last I'm done. Thank you. Thank you. Since we've come to the end, I've got a little gift for Jay here. He's been brilliant all these weeks. So I think that's something you may be able to use.
Thank you.
Very good. Sorry I went on a whole time, but that's it. Thank you for our time and for being patient over these weeks, and blessings on us all. We looked at very big things, but we keep looking at them, and it's there that we learn and there that we grow. And the wonderful thing is God is much bigger than anything we ever say about him, and greater than anything we can ever think about him. And so we end with just worship. Can we just say together, glory be to the Father and Son and Holy Spirit? Would you join me in that? You know the words. It's in the card that we've distributed, but you know it very well. Glory be to the Father.
Glory be to the Father,
and to the Son,
and to the Son,
and to the Holy Spirit,
and to the Holy Spirit,
as it was in the beginning,
as it was in the beginning,
as it is now,
as it is now,
and as it shall be,
and as it shall be,
forever and ever. Amen.
Forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
谢谢各位，不是刚才说的，谢谢各位过去这么多的礼拜来哈，在这边说我们来读这个神的话哈，以及神的一些真理。那读再多的东西也比不上神的伟大。神真正他是一个伟大奥秘的神，是慈爱的神。谢谢各位。谢谢。哦，那个音乐再下来哈。